When I make it present tense, mana'a becomes yamna'u, and muni'a would become yumna'u. Sa'ala, when I make it majhul, becomes su'ila. Sa'ala, when I make it present tense, becomes yas'alu. And when I make su'ila present tense, it becomes yus'alu. What does akala mean? To eat. Mana'a means to? No, that's nafa'a. Means to prevent. To prevent. And sa'ala means to ask. Right. Okay. Moving on. We've learned two concepts thus far, right? And those two concepts are here on top. The first one is the between a fi'al that is maldi and a fi'al that is mudari', right? So any verb that you come across, or at least any normal verb, when I'm not speaking about an imperative, they must either be maldi or mudari', right? Okay. Then any verb that you come across must also either be ma'aloom or majhul. So those are the two broad categories we've learned thus far, right? Or categorizations of verbs. Maldi and mudari', the other one is ma'aloom and majhul. So we're going to learn a new one today. And that is what is on the board right now. The new concept, either the verb is affirmative or it is negative. Right? Either it's affirmative, what I mean by affirmative is terms that an action happened. It says this thing. We had maldi and mudari', ma'loom and majhul. The new categorization is what? Al-muthbitu and al-manfi. So, how do I know when a verb is muthbit and when a verb is manfi? Or how do I make a muthbit verb manfi? So remember, when we came to start learning about majhul, and then I told you, listen, all the stuff that we learned before this, they are actually ma'loom. Right? I didn't speak about ma'loom right at the beginning. We just spoke about maldi and mudari'. And then when we got to learning about the majhul verbs, then I told you these ones that we're learning now, they majhul. The ones we learned before, they are ma'loom. So now I'm going to tell you, all the verbs that we learned before this, they are muthbit. And what we're going to learn now is how to make it manfi. Right? So all the forms we learned, fa'ala, yaf'alu, fu'ila, yuf'alu, all of those are muthbit forms of the verb. They are all affirmative forms of the verb. Now we're going to learn how to make it negative. So let's just look at how they look. How does a muthbit verb look? Daraba is... Yes, we've learned that scale before. Duriba? Yes. Yadribu, yudrabu, all of those are muthbit. And those are in fact all of the different scales that we've learned thus far, with different root letters as well. How does manfi look? Manfi looks like this. Ma daraba, ma duriba, la yadribu, la yudrabu. Right. Firstly, something got added at the beginning, right? What is the thing that got added at the beginning? Ma or la. Right. Okay. Did anything else change? Look at daraba as opposed to darabadi. Still looks the same, right? Look at duriba over there. Look at duriba over there. Still looks the same. Yadribu looks the same. Yudrabu still looks the same. Right. So the only thing that changes, we added something at the beginning. The thing that we added at the beginning was either a ma or a la. Okay. So just look at it. Tell me, what pattern do you see there? Where did I add the ma? Where did I add the ma? Where did I add the la? Is the categorization according to whether it's ma'loom and majhul, such that I can say wherever it's ma'loom then I put a ma, wherever it's majhul I put a la? Is that the categorization? Here's ma'loom, here's majhul. Both of them have ma. So it can't be that. No. So past tense and present tense, right? Mudari and Maldi. The Maldi ones get a. So I just think, is it past tense or present tense? It's past tense, right? So I put what before it? Ma qatalna. So the first thing we learned here is the form of the verb stays exactly the same. The qatalna part stays exactly the same. To change it from affirming the action to saying that we did kill to we did not kill, all I do is just add a ma before it. So it has no effect on the verb. Then I look. If it's a past tense, I add a ma. And la is used to the present tense verb. So if it's a present tense verb, I just add a la before it. There's actually not much more to this concept. Right? So now, usually we've been learning scales, right? So sometimes people learn these as scales as well. So they'll have a new scale, la yaf'alu, la yuf'alu. And you'll say, ma fa'ala, ma fa'alu, ma fa'alat, ma fa'alna, ma fa'alt, ma fa'altu, ma fa'altu, ma fa'alti, ma... Mistake. ما فعل ما فعلوا ما فعلت ما فعلنا ما فعلت ما فعلت ما فعلت ما فعلت. So we just feel that it's not really necessary to learn a whole new scale, because all that it is just adding a ma or a la to what we already know, right? So yeah, what is important here is this: you must know how to understand these words. You must know how to translate them. So, actually in Arabic, ma has a number of meanings. Ma can come for purposes in a text. But you must be able to identify in relation to my verbs. When I see ma before past tense verb, then I'm usually going to understand it as negation. Right? It is saying that that action didn't happen. There will be times in future when you see ma coming for other. Nasra means to help. So ma nasra means what? He did not help. Ma nusira was not help. Okay. La yansuru. Maldi. How did you know? There's no yata, hamza, or noon at the beginning. Right? Okay, so I know that is maldi. Is it ma'loom or majhul? Ma'loom. How do you know? Well, majhul has to start with a dhamma. Ooh, this doesn't start with a dhamma. So it must be ma'loom. Is it muthbit or manfi? Affirmative or negative? Affirmative. How do you know? There's no ma or la before it. Right? Okay. La yadribani. Okay, that's a dual form. Just skip that one. What to take it out? Ma darabta. Ma darabta. What does it mean? Ma darabta. You, one male, did not hit. You, one male, did not hit. There's just more variables getting added into what we need to understand, right? And this morning you did another of those variables with Mullah Khalil. But that's more nahu related. When I just added dhamir at the end of this year, this thing will be like a complete sentence. Ma darabtahu. You did not hit him. Or ma darabta Zaydan, or whatever. You didn't hit Zayd. Why is Zayd always getting hit? Duriba, also due. Oh, let's skip that one. Mal duribna. What does that mean? Duribna. Daraba, meaning still to hit. Duribna, the short noon at the end. Now think about it. I'm hearing too much silence here on the side of the males. They, many females, were not hit. Right? So what's required of us here, let's just skip through this now. Homework is revise how to use the prefixes of negation, ma and la. Know when to use either of the two. Complete the exercise sheet number 11 that you have, and then practice your skills. Continue to practice your skills. Look, we've learned the concept of negation. We've learned the concept of ma'loom and majhool. We've learned the concept of maldi and mudariya. What is required of us now, as I say all the time, to actually understand those things fluidly without much hassle and without much time passing between the time that I actually hear the thing and understanding it, is revision. Right? Is practice. So take some time to practice it, inshallah. Our time with Sarf as an actual subject for this year is nearing its end. Right? Thereafter we'll get into Quran and apply these concepts in our study of Quran, inshallah. So try and make sure that you know these concepts very, very well. If you do that, it makes your understanding of the Quran so much easier. As we've illustrated, one verb in Arabic can be an entire sentence on its own. Right? As opposed to English, where your verb is just a single word and it must have a whole lot of auxiliary things. In Arabic, that verb on its own can be a sentence. So if you understand it, it makes your understanding of the Arabic language as a whole so much more fluid. Right? We end there for now. Wa jazakumullahu khair wa akhiru da'wana and alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.